Good morning, class of 2021. This is Mrs. Garcia. I hope everybody's second semester has gotten off to a great start. The next thing we're going to work on is completing your sophomore student education plan. It's really important that you complete this because this is going to help prepare you to do your junior year class registration that we'll be working on in February. So I've sent over a link and I'm going to walk you through this step by step so that you're able to get this complete and submitted to me. I've also provided you with a copy of your transcript so that you have all the information that you need in order to fill this out. So first thing is just some basic information I need from you: your ID number, your last name, your first name, and your student email address. Then I need you to indicate who your homeroom teacher is. I've listed all of the sophomore homeroom teachers, so just select your teacher's name. The next part is where we're going to use your transcript. So we're going to need your GPA, your current total credits completed, and the credits needed to graduate. So you can go ahead and take a look at your transcript right now. I have an example here for you to refer to. Again, I just want to stress how important it is for you guys to take a look at your graduation progress area on the transcript and really be able to understand how to read this. So this again is listing subject areas, everything that's needed to be completed. In the 3 columns on the right, the first one is saying what is required. It breaks it down by specific subjects, and it's a total of 220 credits. You guys should know that by now. Second column is listing what you have completed up to this point. This student has completed 80 credits. And then the third column is showing what you are still needing to complete, and that would be a total of 140 credits for the student. Down on the bottom is the GPA summary, and I know it's a little bit confusing. It's got several different GPAs listed here. The first one is weighted GPA, AP only, so that's going to count the courses giving a bump to the AP classes if you have taken any. And it's a class rank listed based on that weighted GPA. Then college weighted GPA, which is not calculated on here yet. Unweighted GPA, which is counting every course that you've taken so far. No extra bump in the GPA for any AP courses. Then the weighted GPA, TC, and AP, and this is counting any community college and AP courses, giving them the extra bump in here. And so this student is at 3.88 at this point here. And then that class rank is listed below that, so that is a class rank based on the weighted GPA, TC, and AP. Okay, so if we go back over to our student education plan, we're going to fill in here the GPA is at 3.88. Current total credits completed would be 80 for this student, and then credits needed to graduate 140. So what you're going to do is current total credits completed. Let's think about this. So if you have been enrolled for 3 semesters now here at LD, or completed 3 semesters, and each semester you could potentially earn 30 credits, you should have 90 credits for the middle of your sophomore year completed. So any of you that have current total credits completed at 90, then you are going to list that you are on track. Those of you who are below, you have 2 options, and I want you to take a closer look at this point on your transcripts, and you're going to look to see if you're needing to make up a required class. So required classes would be like English 1 or 2, Math 1 or 2, Health, PE. Okay, so if you need to make up one of those classes, or maybe World History or Biology that you may have failed first semester this year, or do you just need to make up an elective course? So maybe you failed college and careers your freshman year, or maybe you're taking a second year of Spanish and you failed first semester of that second year this year, so you would need to make up those elective credits. The next question that it's going to ask you is regarding your post-high school training goals. And so we want you to check all that apply to you. So at this point, from the research that you've done, this would be the education and or training you need to complete to get an entry-level job in the field of interest. So options would be if you think you would like to go to a 4-year university, like the UC system, CSU, private schools, independent colleges, or out-of-state institution, community college, like a COS, Porterville College, Reedley College, a trade or vocational school, like San Joaquin Valley College, military, work, completely undecided, or maybe a different option that we haven't listed on here. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you a series of questions based on college and career ready criteria that the state has established for us. So the first one is, are you on track to complete an EDHS CTE pathway? And if so, which one? So just so everybody knows what CTE is that stands for Career Technical Education. And so here at El Diamante, we have several different programs that would be available for this category. So if you are currently taking classes and are planning to finish up this program, go ahead and mark these different categories. So first would be ag mechanics, second ag horticulture, next is ag technology, business, automotive, food services and production, media arts academy, and strong academy. So if you're completing any of those pathways, please indicate that. Next college and career ready question. Have you completed a COS or community college course? And I've worked with several of you guys on getting registered for classes, and I know you guys, some of you have already submitted your transcripts from community colleges, courses that you've taken, and we've got that added on your transcript. Don't forget to do that if you do want it added on your high school transcript. So I want you to indicate on here, yes, if you have completed one semester of a course. Yes, maybe you've completed 2 semesters. Yes, maybe you've completed 3 or more semesters. The next option is no, at this point you have not taken any community college courses, but I am interested in taking one next summer or my junior year. And again, I've had several conversations with different students looking at the opportunity to take classes through COS in the upcoming years. So go ahead and mark that so that I know you're interested and I can follow up with you and make sure we get you started on that process. And then no, I have no interest in taking any community college courses. Oops, let's see. Okay, next college and career ready question. Have you passed an AP exam with a 3 or higher? So some of you did have the opportunity to take an AP course in your freshman year. So if you did and you scored a 3 or higher, go ahead and indicate on here. So yes, 1 AP exam, yes, 2 AP exams, or no. So if you did not take any AP courses or exams last year, you can just put no. If you did take a course but did not score a 3 or higher, put no. Next question for college and career ready. Have you heard of the CASP Junior State Test on English and Math? So that's not a test we're taking this year, but we will be taking it next year. And maybe you have heard some of your friends talking about it. So indicate if you have. So yes, I've heard seniors talk about it. Or yes, I've heard my learning director or teachers talk about the exam. Or no, I don't know what you're talking about. And that's okay. We're just trying to get an idea of how many of you are familiar with this exam. College and career ready. Next question. Check the boxes below for the CSU, UC, A through G requirements you've completed or are in progress of completing. So I want you guys to become very familiar with what the requirements are for A through G. Remember, each letter is representing a subject area. So A is representing the social sciences, and you need to complete 2 years. So at this point, you would have completed world history. Some of you maybe completed it in summer school, and some of you completed the first semester so far. If you fall in that category, you can go ahead and check A. B is English. 4 years will be required. At this point, you completed your freshman year and 1 semester of sophomore year. If that's you, you're going to press B. Don't forget, this is grades of C or higher in these areas. C, mathematics, 3-year requirement. You will need to complete a minimum of Math 3. So if you successfully passed Math 1 with a C or higher both semesters and first semester of Math 2, go ahead and indicate C. D, laboratory sciences. This requirement is 2 years, including biology and chemistry or physics. Some of you may have taken chemistry as a freshman and then completed first semester of biology. Some of you are taking biology now and completed that first semester successfully and will be taking chemistry next year. If you fall in that category, indicate D. E, language other than English. This is your foreign language area. 2 years are required in the same foreign language. So this would be any of you who are taking Spanish, French, Chinese, or American Sign Language through COS. If you've completed 1 year and have passed the first semester of your second year, go ahead and indicate E. I know some of you were not able to schedule your foreign language into your schedule this year, but if you did successfully pass the first year, go ahead and indicate E as well. F, visual and performing arts, 1 year is required. These are any of our art courses like dance, band, choir, orchestra, drama, video production. We have several different options to fulfill this area. So if you have successfully completed 1 year or even just a semester in this year, go ahead and mark F. And G is a college preparatory elective, 1 year requirement from any of the A through F categories above the minimum requirement. So most of you probably have not fulfilled this area at this point, but some of you may have had an opportunity to take a psychology course through COS, or I think some of you did AP Human Geography last year, and so that would fulfill this area, so you could mark G. The rest of you who have not had an opportunity, don't worry about that just yet. We will get that taken care of. Okay, next area. I am interested in earning a seal of biliteracy. And so some of you may not be familiar with this, but this is an honor that you can receive at graduation. Your name will be read, you'll be recognized at the graduation ceremony, and you will get a special seal on your high school diploma. So these areas are the following criteria of how you can meet the requirement for the seal of biliteracy. So if you think you are planning on completing one of these areas, go ahead and indicate these. So first one would be yes, by completing 4 years of world language and attaining an overall grade point average of a 3.0 or above. So this would be a student who knows for sure they're going to take maybe Spanish 1, Spanish 2, AP Spanish language, AP Spanish lit for the 4 years and get at least a 3.0 or above average in those classes. Second would be yes, by passing an AP world language exam with a score of 3 or higher. So maybe you're taking the AP Spanish lit exam and planning on scoring 3 or higher on there. Third option would be yes, by passing the SAT 2 World Language Examination with a score of 600 or higher. And you would need to see me if this is something that you plan on doing in order to earn your seal of biliteracy. So I can help you register for that. And fourth, no, I'm not interested in graduating with the seal of biliteracy honors. Again, just want to make sure you guys are familiar that this is an honor that you can graduate with and you are aware of what the different criteria are. Did you take the PSAT? So we administered the PSAT in October, and some of you had the opportunity to take that test. If you did, mark yes. If you did not, mark no. Or if you took it in your freshman year, you can mark yes. Did you take the Asvab? This is a vocational aptitude for the military. So if you did take that, we again administered that, I think it was in November this year. Mark yes. If you did not, mark no. And if you are interested in taking that, make sure you ask me about it so we can make sure to get you signed up for the next school year when we administer the test again. It's a great opportunity. Do you plan to attend summer school this summer? Mark yes if you do plan to, and whether that's through us or COS, that way I know. And mark no if you do not plan to take summer school this upcoming summer. And just so you know, the course, if you are planning to accelerate and get a class out of the way, would be U.S. History this coming summer. But those of you who maybe failed a course that's required would want to sign up for that class. So that could be English or math, PE, health. We have a variety of classes that you can take in summer school if you need to make up a class that you did not pass the first time around. Career interests. So I want you to indicate the career sector or sectors that you are interested in, and this would be based off of some of the intelligence assessments and the interest profiler that you completed on the California College's website, the CCGI website. So this is why I had you doing that. What I really want you guys to start focusing on is figuring out at this point what career is it that you may be interested in. That way we can make a plan based off of the career you're interested in. That would give us an idea of what major you might want to pursue, and then that would help us to focus in on what school you would need to attend in order to get that major and get better prepared for the career that you're interested in. So again, I had you complete a couple of assessments on the CCGI website, so you can go ahead and refer back to that to help you with answering this. There's a link here that you can click on, and this will give you more information about the different sectors. There's 15 different CTE industry sectors. They're all listed here. You can click on these to get better descriptions. I think you can also click over here, and it gives you more information specifically. So go ahead and indicate what industry sectors you're interested in. I'm also going to use this information as we plan career presentations and get people signed up. So I want to make sure that you are sharing this information with me so I know who to reach out to when we have different presentations available. College of interest. So if you know what school you are interested in at this point, or maybe you're interested in several schools, go ahead and list that on here so that I have that information available. Intended college major, again, if you could list that major that you are thinking of pursuing at this point. Athletic participation. This is for the 18-19 school year, so this current year as a 10th grader, check all of the boxes for the sports that you may have participated in throughout the school year, or are planning on participating in the spring. Would you like to register to play college athletics? Options would be, yes, I would like to register for the NCAA. Yes, I would like to register for the NAIA. Or no, I'm not interested in registering for either NCAA or NAIA. If you have questions about the NCAA and NAIA registration process, you can come and see me. Club organization involvement. I'd like you to list the clubs you participated in during 9th and or 10th grade. And then the last question on here, we're almost done. I would like to meet with my learning director individually. Go ahead and mark yes on there. I know some of you guys sent me a request at the end of last semester, and I think I've been able to follow up with everyone. We sent out an online request form, but on here you can indicate too. That way I know which students I need to follow up with individually. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so much. I hope we get this all completed in the next week or so. That way we're ready to go for registration that's coming up soon. Sorry about that. Thank you so much. Have a great day.